Hey everyone, this is Michael from the artinet project, and in this video we're going to go over how to create an agent worker. So we're going to, similarly to last time when we were creating a speaker, we're going to go to the Create tab here, and for this tutorial we're really just going to do kind of a basic, kind of a dummy worker, and I'll kind of talk you through. So we're going to, do the same thing with naming, set some version number. We're just going to call this some basic worker. And then we're going to add a skill. Now, once again, these skills are important because this is going to be used for orchestration of other agents. So it's really important for other agents to really know what skills are available for your worker. So if we wanted to make this kind of a web searching agent using kind of MCP tooling for web search, we might want to say something like a web search is the skill, and then we might want to say, agent can search the web and return information. And then similarly to last time, we might want to put a prompt in for our agent. So let's just say, search the web for the user's query and return that information. And so what we'll see here, instead of the speaker like we did last time, we're going to go ahead and change this to a worker agent. We'll see another field pop up here for servers. So these are kind of the MCP servers that you can use for this worker. You can do sort of as many as you want. And so similarly, you can also, if I wanted to say, let's say we want to do web search with the EXA web searching tool, I could go ahead and add it if I already have my URL for it, or what I could do is actually hit this to search Smithery, and then that will go ahead and pull up the search bar, and we're able to see, okay, well, here's the EXA search that I was looking for. If you have a profile, you can go ahead and generate your URL and then use that URL essentially on the artinet by then going here, setting a name for the server. We'll just name it WebExa this time, and then we basically drop that URL here, that Smithery link or some other MCP server link here that will basically allow this agent to be able to use that tool. And then really that's all you have to do for actually giving it the ability to use those toolings. And then if you needed to, you could add other skill options so that other agents know kind of what to ask of your agent. And then similarly last time again, you can also go in and do test requests. You can basically add a test to make sure everything's working the way you want, and you can also go in and deploy. So what we're going to do is I'm not going to actually test or deploy this because I already have one set up in my agents. So we're going to go ahead and load up my agents. This might take a little bit to kind of search through everything, but once that kind of comes up, then we'll actually be able to look at my EXA worker. So I have an EXA worker here that I created with essentially the EXA searching tool. I can go ahead and look at the description. It searches the agent for EXA search or using EXA search. And then basically I can launch a chat here. So just to show that we're able to actually query the web. So let's ask it, what is the weather in Burbank, California? And what this is going to do is, similarly last time, it's going to go ahead and test this, well, not even test it, it's already deployed. It's basically going to query this EXA worker for this information, and in the background what it's doing is it's using the MCP tool, that EXA search, to essentially crawl over the web, get the information that it needs, and then return that back to us. And as you can see here, we have temperature in Burbank, California, and then we also have a link to the information and the URL that I actually used to get that information. So as you can see here, this is kind of how you can create basic workers, and you can add extra capabilities, extra skills, extra servers to kind of allow your agent to be able to do pretty interesting and impactful things. That's all for this video. We'll continue on with some of the other agents and kind of how to get more complicated with more workflows in a future video. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned.